At this time, we'd like to ask all guests to please find their seats and silence your cell phones as the program is about to begin. Good morning, friends, family, and honored guests. I am MKC Clark, Class Advisor for MKA School Class 1125, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking the time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During this ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures to help capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand up and move about for your photos. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the official party. MKC Michael Stark, Advisor for MK 1125, Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief Jonathan Crawley, Machinery Technician School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Lieutenant Charles Arrett, Chief Engineering and Weapons Branch. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief, Training Division. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guide-on to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant embossed with our rating symbol, the COG. Class 1125's guide-on, carried by Fireman Gaspar, flew the brown banner to distinguish them from other MK classes. Over the 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify accomplishments. MKA Class 1125, forward march. Inboard face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 1125, seats. As of today, MKA Class 1125 has earned the following streamers. The brown streamer, identifying 1125 as the senior class in the Machinery Technician A School course. The red streamer, identifying a class in which all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The yellow, blue, and orange streamers, identifying academic excellence. At 3 milestones, Class 1125 was academically assessed, and at each milestone, the class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The purple streamer, or barracks inspection streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspections. The light blue streamer identifies a class that achieves a minimum of 50% participation in a community project. The green streamer identifies an average of 25 points or higher as a class in the physical fitness assessment standards. I'd like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, history, and some of the topics these graduates completed throughout A School. Machinery Technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other various machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watch standing positions, and potentially engineering petty officers within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman, machinist mate, and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rating, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce, and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers in the fleet. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principles of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting of mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during the course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and requisition supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates also receive the following semester hour credits as recommended by the American Council on Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome Machinery Technician School Chief, Master Chief Jonathan Crawley, to the podium.
Thanks, Chief. I'd like to thank all the family and friends that have prioritized 1125 and blessing us with your presence, so thank you very much. And Senior Chief Ellis, can you please stand? So Senior Chief is one of the class sponsors, and what he has been responsible for is guiding 1125 through how to be a coastie, how to be a petty officer, and what to expect in the fleet, more than what the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey stuff. So thank you very much for all your help. And Chief Stark, Chief Clark, can you please stand? So thank you very much for your hard work. They've been here 13 weeks, and Chief and Chief have been working on this for probably 5 months to get them across the finish line, so thank you very much. And will the instructors from MKA School please stand? So this is some of the 37 instructors that we have on staff to get this class and the 6 other ones that we have on deck through MKA School. So thank you very much for all your hard work. All right, you guys may be seated. 1125, it's about that time. Are y'all ready to advance? Yes, we good? Fair enough. All right. I think we'll go forward with this. So now we'll move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony. MKA class 1125, attention. Outboard face. Post. Inboard face. I would like to take 2 minutes to explain to the family and friends what is about to take place. All these students are graduating as machinery technicians today, and they will be advanced to third-class petty officer. In the Coast Guard, third-class petty officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to join us by standing with your graduate, but do not stunt the pinning process. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians, third class," please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. I'll say that again. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians, third class," please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduate. I would like to now invite Captain Scott Ray to the podium.
All right, good morning, everyone. We'll give everyone a minute to get in place. Looks like we're getting there. Okay. All right, uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 28th day of March, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed, by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 28th day of March, in the year 2025, signed Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
Will the guests please be seated? Class 1125, inboard, face, post. Inboard, face, seats. Lieutenant Eric and Master Chief Crawley, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? During the first week of school, students are asked if anyone would like to volunteer for Training Center's ceremonial band. Band members are required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. MK3 Nelson, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Nelson served with distinction as a member of the Training Center Yorktown Ceremonial Band, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize the members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. MK3 Gandia, MK3 Clark, MK3 Alice, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Gandia, MK3 Clark, MK3 Alice served with distinction as members of the Engineering and Weapons School Drill Team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their efforts: MK3 Rojas Ortiz and MK3 Exford, front and center. MK3 Rojas Ortiz was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates in participating in physical fitness activities. MK3 Exford is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Machinery Technician A School. MK3 Rojas Ortiz, you may be seated. We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisor selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, MK3 Laguna. Class master at arms, MK3 Tuttle. Class yeoman, MK3 Exford, front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Machinery Technician A School, you not only did an exceptional job completing this rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Tracing Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team-building technique reflect highly upon yourself in the Engineering and Weapons School, and is in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. MK3 Laguna and MK3 Tuttle, you may be seated. I would now like to invite Captain Ray to join us at the podium. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance. This certifies that MK3 Exford of MKA Class 1125, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as honor graduate. Along with this certificate, MK3 Exford will have their name added to the honor graduate plaque in the MK Schoolhouse Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. MK3 Laguna, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to extend my gratitude on behalf of our class to all the friends and family members who took the time to be present today for us. We are all overjoyed by your presence, and we owe much of this special day to you for your love and support. Also, thank you, Captain Ray. Thank you, Yorktown staff, for creating and maintaining a great environment and curriculum to train and prepare us for this next big step in our careers so that we may be ready to take on the responsibilities of being the Coast Guard's future leaders. Furthermore, I cannot forget to thank our tireless advisors, Chief Stark and Chief Clark. We will probably never get to see all the work you have done behind the scenes to ensure our success, but there is no question that it has been felt amongst the company. Thank you for never failing to lead by example and take care of all our needs while under your leadership. Thank you for being the best leaders we could have asked for during our time here at Yorktown. We also owe this day to you. Now, MK Class 1125. Here we are. 15 weeks later from the day we all nervously arrived at Trace in Yorktown. For a few, it was a redirection in our careers. For some, it was leaving our old lives behind to start a better one. For others, it was the first big step in building our own lives. But for all of us, it was the start of a new chapter. I wouldn't have traded this short time sharing our journeys together with anyone else. I can only hope to work with fantastic Coast Guardsmen such as yourselves again in the future. You all deserve these crows you're receiving today and deserve to wear them with pride. Now we are proud machinery technician petty officers, and I am proud to have become one with a class such as this one here today. The experiences we have made together throughout our time here are truly unforgettable, and I'm sure we will smile whenever we remember these memories for years to come. I know I will. For the audience, y'all may not know this, but this class in front of you are some absolute Olympic level marchers. We are here, there, and gone. I have never seen a class make an 11-minute march in 6 minutes flat. Come chow time, we are racing through base, tailgating every company along the way, all while staying in step in perfect unison, most of the time, all just to be the first company in line at the galley, 15 minutes early. How we did not get a speeding ticket from base police is beyond me. Pretty quickly, we all became one big family, teasing each other at every chance we got, but always laughing together about it too. Much of our company was made of fresh new non-rates, straight out of boot camp. Poor guys were never allowed to share any boot camp stories without someone yelling, "This guy's still talking about boot camp, bro, let it go." They never stood a chance. Me being a few years older than most of the company, I have never been called old or ancient so much in my life. I thought it was still in my prime, but according to MK Class 1125, I personally knew the Coast Guard's Medal of Honor recipient, Douglas Monroe, from World War II. Joke's on you, class, I did know Douglas Monroe, and yes, I did serve as a non-rate on the Titanic. Just like any family, Our time together didn't come without its own challenges. Just like any A school, we sometimes found ourselves at odds with each other, but never once did this group of individuals disappoint. No matter what we went through together, we managed to come out on top. Whether it be working through our disagreements, helping each other study to pass our tests, encouraging each other on our physical fitness tests, or even just managing to put a smile on each other's faces when we needed it. We always pulled through, not just ourselves, but as a company. At every step in the road, we made each other better. As a family, we all learned what it really means to be a petty officer. If there's anything I learned in life, it's that life is better when you're living for others, when you have something good to offer. Each one of you are unique and amazing in your own ways. You are what makes this class great. So much so that I can stand here today and honestly say that after spending these last several weeks together, you are what gives me a reason to believe that our futures in the Coast Guard are a bright and hopeful one. I see an amazing petty officer and leader in each of you, all with the ability to positively impact others in your own way. Whether you're making this a full career or not, if there's anything I want you to take with you as we part ways, it would be to go out and offer your best wherever you go. Make wherever you go a better place, and continue to spread that goodness in each of you, just like you did here. In other words, be you. The day has finally come when we will say our goodbyes, and possibly for the last time for many of us. I will be saying goodbye with a heavy heart, but that is only because y'all have filled it with smiles and memories that I will cherish with me for a lifetime. I tried my best to be here for y'all when you needed it, and I really do hope you felt it. From the bottom of my heart, I truly love and care for each of you very much, and that is not changing anytime soon either. I would love to hear from all of you on how your careers are going and how you're doing. Don't be a stranger. You all will always have a friend here if you need one. Please don't forget that. I am proud to stand here as one of you and say congratulations, MK Class 1125.
Thank you, MK3 Laguna. Captain Ray and official party, would you please assist us with the presentation of the graduation certificates? Class 1125, attention.
One thing I failed to mention, if you'd like to get up and take a picture, get right up close, take a selfie, I've seen it done, please feel free to do so. Don't rush. These are well-trained machinery technicians and they will stay here until we tell them they can move.
MK3 Samuel Laguna, Helicopter Interdiction Tactical Squadron Jacksonville, Jacksonville, Florida. MK3 Caden Tuttle, Coast Guard Station Annapolis, Annapolis, Maryland. MK3 Riley Exford, Coast Guard Station Lake Worth, Riviera Beach, Florida. MK3 Angel Rojas Ortiz, Coast Guard Station Emerald Isle, North Carolina. MK3 Loel Gaspar, Base Honolulu Maintenance Augmentation Team, Honolulu, Hawaii. MK3 Trayton Batty, Coast Guard Station Indian River Inlet, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. MK3 Harper Young, Coast Guard Cutter Fur, Cordova, Alaska. MK3 Emily Elizondo, Sector Long Island Sound, New Haven, Connecticut. MK3 Owen Hildreth, Coast Guard Aids to Navigation Team Philadelphia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. MK3 William Dietrich, Coast Guard Cutter Alert, Patrick Air Force Base, Florida. MK3 Cristo Gandia, Coast Guard Cutter Heriberto Hernandez, San Juan, Puerto Rico. MK3 Tishon Clark, Coast Guard Station Channel Island, Oxnard, California. MK3 Andrew Alice, Coast Guard Station Alexandria Bay, Wellesley Island, New York. MK3 Jack Nelson, Coast Guard Cutter Polar Star, Seattle, Washington. MK3, Timothy Pantorno, Base Charleston Maintenance Augmentation Team, North Charleston, South Carolina. MK3, Jacob Kaiser, Sector Charleston Engineering, Charleston, South Carolina. MK3, Liam Gray, Coast Guard Station Merrimack, Newburyport, Massachusetts. MK3, Brandon Foldis, Coast Guard Cutter Vigorous, Portsmouth, Virginia. MK3, Justin Vargas, Base Alameda Maintenance Augmentation Team, Alameda, California. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. Congratulations. There is one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKA school class will spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final march to that location. MKA 1125, attention. Guidon bearer, retrieve the guidon.